My honest review of Disneyland Paris with a baby. We took Isla for the first time when she was 11 months old. So let me take you through the good and the bad. So let's start with the positives. People always say, why would you take them when they're young, they won't remember. The difference is that you do. Seeing Isla's face light up while watching the fireworks, watching the animatronics, meeting the characters. She was still aware of things that were happening, and I absolutely wouldn't change that. At this age as well, we obviously used the carrier. It was really easy to transport her if we wanted to get her out the pram for a bit. And obviously she was still quite light at this point. Obviously the flight is only just over an hour, so by the time you're up in the air, you're basically coming back down again. And flights with Isla really weren't as daunting as we expected. Of course, the cute outfits is definitely a bonus. And there's plenty of changing facilities, we never really had to wait long for one. Her being so little really did not take away from the magic of Disney. So I wouldn't say these are negatives, but more things to consider. Firstly, at this age, obviously they're still having quite long naps. So if you are wanting to do something, you need to bear this in mind, as a lot of the shows where you might go when they're napping don't let you take pushchairs in. You have to leave the pushchair outside. So we'd often plan to go to a show and then she'd fall asleep in the pram beforehand, and then we didn't want to bother her by getting her out. The nighttime fireworks were a bit of a nightmare, but I'll do a whole other video on that, as it's fair to say manners were lacking. Which leads me into my next point of the buses at night time. Please be aware, queues didn't really seem to be a thing when waiting for buses for nearby hotels. Everyone just kind of rammed on, which obviously when you've got a baby can be quite scary. But overall, in the grand scheme of things, I would absolutely recommend it. It was incredible.